Cavaliers to start out. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Smith and LeBron filling out the wings. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. And it's Irving in at the point guard position.
Every time
an organization that seeks to compete for championships and nothing else.
Now Smith, after Isaiah Thomas missed from long range.
And really, Smith is always looking to
16 draft, 3 second rounders. At some point, you have to make a quantity for quality trade because you only get 15 spots.
Horford high post, plenty of space. Off the iron that time.
Boy, the defense can't be so relaxed when he has a look like that.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. James. Out to Smith. Second shot opportunity. Outside Irving. Back to Love. In the corner, Smith with it. Outside Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he comes up with the deuce.
Come on, that is remarkable work. Most explosive scorers in the league, perhaps the best crossover in the entire NBA. Defenders grasping at thin air.
Here's James, following the basket by Al Horford, and finished off by LeBron.
Oh, taking it to the rack.
The field to start this one so far. Rozier, the pass to Horford. It's good from long range. Horford.
That time around, just lucky he was off.
From past the arc, and the Celtics hit again from deep. Love with the screen on Crowder. James kicks to Love, and Love throws it down.
It's amazing situations, but always looking to give it up to a teammate.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
The Celtics have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And the first one at the line is good. And Cleveland making a change here. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drop.
The final pick of the 2011 draft, Thomas no longer Mr. Irrelevant. Another step in his quest to become the best under 6-foot basketball player to ever lace him up.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Kyrie Irving was to get to the basket, but with the big men we have, you don't have to do it every single time. We all learned that lesson over the years, Kevin.
Paid the price going in here for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jefferson comes in for James. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Smith. And Darren Williams is subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
I'll tell you, solid low post passing made all the difference on that last possession. Asking for trouble.
Here's Williams. Soft touch off the glass.
As it is, he brings that physicality and fire to the hardwood. It can be an intimidating presence on the defensive side of the floor.
Now Love. Following the three-point attempt by Avery Bradley. Korver, good.
The plan of attack is
here. Lets it go with the three. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a way to end the half there, guys. Big-time three to take the lead at the buzzer.
Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Boston. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Nice ball movement by Boston. Now the dish to Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks down the 3-ball.
League. I think everybody looks at LeBron's frame and thinks simply, he's just a monster. The combination of size and speed, it goes well beyond that. LeBron's IQ is as good as maybe there's ever been. The next guy on that list would be Chris Paul. I mean, he's been considered widely. It's Tony Parker's been forced to make when the ball's in his hands. I think those 3 guys really jump out at me.
So true. Those 3 are just outstanding.
5 buckets in a row from the paint.
with the fadeaway. That one falls. And it's
Fadeaway and drilled it.
foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Now, Kyrie Irving will tell you that his relationship with LeBron is ever evolving. I mean, they were both very excited to join teams back in 2014, ending winning basketball from his teammates.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Marcus Smart comes in for Avery Bradley, and Terry Rozier subbed in for Thomas. That one's in there, the Boston lead. Here's Brown. LeBron grabs the miss.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by LeBron. At who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Amon Shumpert is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kyle Korver. Then there's Channing Frye. And it's Williams at the point. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Thomas checked in for Rozier. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland.
And the veteran Frye just continues.
Thomas against Williams. Thomas kicks to Olynyk. Here's Johnson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
I mean, easily prevent.
Checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Kyle Korver. The screen from Thompson. Williams passes to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Is there anything D. Will can't see?
Shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. The screen from Thompson. Kicks it out to Love. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 9 points for Love. Here's Bradley. Connects! And he has brought them to within 2. Now, here is Irving. 34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Down low, 6 to shoot.
How does Kevin Love slip away from the defense? Comes up with a gigantic fourth quarter score.
20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Thomas kicks to Bradley. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Boy, those free throws are the dagger. That will eliminate any hope of a comeback.
And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Here's Crowder. No good.
Boy, you got to love the defensive effort, contesting that shot by Kyrie, just trying to frustrate his man on the defensive end.
So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Kyrie Irving, I'll tell you what, his season high in points powered everything they did. Clearly, he was the catalyst tonight as they come away with a well-deserved W.
This was one of those what I call microwave games for Kyrie Irving. He got hot, and he stayed hot. How can you ask anyone to do anything more from the point guard position? Inside, outside, creating for his teammates, Kyrie had it going on tonight.
Well, Ernie, reminds me of myself. He loves being the bad guy, and he was a great villain tonight. Just sticking it to those fans. Anytime they got on his case, he stepped up and hit a big shot after big shot. Fantastic performance in a very tough environment.